I'm loving my time spent on Bleach Rebirth of Souls, but we gotta address something before we can get all the good shit first. Because the quality of the PC port and the lack of two key features for online on launch is unacceptable, and I gotta bring more attention to it as a member of this community. Let's get into it. The PC port of this game has multiple problems that stop people from enjoying the game that they paid for. The issues range from audio being disabled completely, to not saving display resolution options on closing the game and then reopening it, to multiple crashes and just different aspects of the game as a whole, from story, going online to multiplayer, or just dicking around in training mode, to completely not being able to launch the game at all. Like, it will just crash on launch, and reportedly being unoptimized on PC. But that's not just a Rebirth of Souls thing, as a few other games that have come out that aren't fully optimized well on PC, like Monster Hunter Wilds and Atelier Yumiya. So I'm not gonna give it too much shit for being unoptimized on PC, because no game is fully optimized for PC, even if you give it like a proper once over. But there's still other issues about the PC port overall that it just kind of leaves it as it's kind of fucked right now. Moving back to other things, let's get on that real quick. I genuinely think this is a case of Bamco going to Tamsoft and telling them to push it out on PC with little to no quality testing to match the PS5 version's quality, which I can kind of give them that, because you can't 100% port something accurately, especially with the technology between a PC and a PS5, where PS5s are usually universal in their specs, and a PC just isn't. A PC will always be stronger. So it's kind of hard to make something for PC and then have it work on every kind of PC. So that is the thing, but again, it's still kind of off to me. The game is also showing times of just audio cutting out and staying completely off, cutting out the hit sound effects in matches, leaving only with system sounds and voice clips to play, stuttering then completely crashing, with a crash report thread on Steam for my homie that looks like this. Yo, this shit is just fucking insane, bro. Quality of this PC port does line up with supposed Bandai Namco anime game PC ports in the past, where quality checks were negligent, so I can't really, cross-reference it like that. I have to find more information about that, because it's a lot of hearsay and not enough people posting info. But I can't also say this is a Tamsoft thing, because I've played a lot of Tamsoft games on PC, and I've never had any of these problems. So it had to be someone beyond the dev team, some type of higher up, who rushed out some aspects of the PC version. And it isn't just me who's talked about this. Makai-san, Shikai Shinobi, and many others have talked about this as well, so it's an issue that is being addressed by the people. But this also leads into another issue I have with the game that, again, those that I've mentioned have with the game. And that's, of course, this right here. The online options are suspiciously lacking. I'll make this clear right now, though. I am someone who does not give a clear fuck about ranked online. Personally, I like to challenge whoever I can whenever I can to test my skill and to understand how I can improve outside of only focus on winning. Like, winning isn't everything to me, it's just about my raw skill growing. That does not mean that others should not have access to ranked mode in order to strive for victory in the competitive space of some kind that isn't just tournaments. Ranked is something a lot of players like to play. Others test their growth like that, and some people like to just get new nameplates and stuff, and a little dopamine rush. I understand that. And it's weird that it's not there when the netcode is really good. And it's like, yeah, people have rooms to play in, which, on the topic of rooms, people want to chill out and run sets with friends in a Discord call, and that's fine, but room matches are left to the most bare-bones setup with only 2 people per room. No spectator slots and no free match options. Spectator slots is when other people can sit there and watch the match that's going on until it's their turn to fight. And then free match is just any 2 people can pair up in a room and just box each other for fun. And it's weird because that is a standard in fighting games nowadays. Again, I want to assume this is a product of Bamco rushing Tamsoft, because Estival Versus Online, at minimum, for a game that is primarily a Muso first, with online competitive multiplayer completely second, has these options. And this idea that Bamco rushed them lingers in my mind, as online ranked is in the files of the PC version of the game. It's right there, and they weren't allowed to quickly activate it? Nah, I gotta put that on Bamco. I can't let that shit rock. Tamsoft has shown in the past that they can let anything go in their game so long as they have the time to. This shit right here, nah, It just, what the fuck, Bamco? Why didn't you let them activate it? I scripted this out to make it easier on myself, so I didn't sit here for like 3 hours repeating myself, as I low-key felt like I did because I did have to record this a few times. The game itself is extremely fun when you get into matches. The shit is just insane. It's just back and forth and a lot of just cool shit happening, but it still feels like there's skill involved. A lot more fundamentals instead of just long combos, and for once I'm actually okay with that. I want the game to get polished up on PC and for 8-person lobbies and ranked to be made available so that Rebirth of Souls can be enjoyed by fighting game fans and Bleach fans alike. I feel like everybody deserves to enjoy this game, especially with how it is. Like, I feel like it's only going to get better with patches and changes in the future. You know, just shit like that. But with all that being said, I've been Wandering Sosuke. Want y'all to have yourselves a damn good one, and stay gold. Zona.